Kandi Thompson.
And I am Travis Graves.
And this is Haunted Graves.
One of the eeriest haunted places in the Great Smoky Mountains is the ghost town of Elkmont. Once a thriving resort founded by wealthy hunters, Elkmont now stands completely abandoned and is slowly being overtaken by nature. Additionally, Elkmont was once an active logging camp in the early 20th century. Before the formation of the park, dozens of workers were maimed or killed in horrific logging accidents and train wrecks in this rugged part of the mountains. These gruesome incidents involved exploding boilers and derailed trains with tons of falling logs. Many poor souls met ghastly ends. The well-maintained cemetery near the town has an unusually high number of infant graves. Rumor has it that on certain nights, someone or something will try to force unwelcome visitors out of the area, by any means necessary. Hailing from North Carolina, Kandi Thompson is the lead singer of the metal band Hesperian. She has a passion for the paranormal. Travis Graves is a professional wrestler and co-host of Wrestling with Ghosts. This is Haunted Graves.
So rumors of Elkmont Cemetery is that once you go in, something tries to push you out. So we're going to find out if that happens. This is our first time being here. And if you guys want to walk in with us, let's do it.
So this is...
Oh, these are... Oh,
I was just saying, this is still kept up with graveyard, because a lot of these flowers are either fake or new. Oh God, your flashlight.
At the moment, I'm not really feeling anything, but I'm sure once they kind of connect to the energy, I feel like they kind of start migrating towards you.
Oh, planes, God. I thought that was it. We were demons. They're here.
Yep, we're out.
There's...
Actually, I feel really pleasant here, but I think it's because maybe the kids right here. So, like,
and it's funny because we just said in the car that I don't really feel it. I feel very uneasy.
Uneasy, yeah, I feel that.
There's crystals on top of this too.
Wow. So we're out in the middle of nowhere, basically, out in the national park. There's no homes for miles, no electricity for miles. Basically, this is what it is. It's just kind of trees and...
So pretty much what she's saying is if something goes wrong, we're in a terrible predicament.
That's unfortunately correct. Yeah, see, it seems like the first half of the graveyard is the children's grave.
So, just walking around the graveyard, we've already just stumbled upon John W. Hampton, and on top of his grave are two quartz, which, technically speaking, are supposed to hold memories of some kind and hold in spirits and things like that. And they were sitting on top of this gravestone. And there's also a giant quartz right next to the tombstone, which is interesting.
And if you really think about it, like the mountains are kind of technically covered in quartz. So, I mean, it would be kind of a spiritual, like, portal, I guess, if that's what you believe, if you believe that quartz crystals contain anything like that.
You see what I mean, though? Like this is a really nice one, and then that's a rock.
I always thought I heard something like...
I just thought I heard a whoop, like a...
Some kind of like a... Yeah, like a...
whoop. And I just got cold. Which is odd because it's July and it was 92 degrees today.
Oh, I just got hit with massive goosebumps. Just letting you know. Yep, more even over here. It's right there here. Like it's all over. Yeah, definitely feeling something there. Me too. right in this area. I don't know, I'm still feeling it, so maybe we're reaching. I completely feel like there's like something in this area here. Oh, what is... This is the old area, right? I'm massively, like, I'm getting such...
That sinks in.
Oh, nice. Such goosebumps right now. And usually, to me, that's like a huge sign for me. I'll feel it on the left side of my body for some reason.
There's a wind chime
So,
right there.
Oh, wind chime? If there's anything out here, you can move the wind chimes if you want.
The further back we go, the more uneasy that I feel.
I do too, absolutely. That's why I kind of keep pausing before I walk further. I feel like I'm like, okay, just kind of brace yourself. Definitely, like, I don't know, I guess it's maybe the old grave. It's almost intriguing because you don't know who they are. They're just nameless. Do you hear that?
Is that a woman?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Hello?
I'm hearing a steady noise. I don't know. Maybe it's...
Watch out. Don't step on the rock.
Okay, thanks. Wow, look at this one. Six years old. See what it is. Oh, how odd is this angel over here? So strange. I hate to, like, I don't want to step on the grave. Wow. So strange looking. You can get a shot of the angel's face.
Did you hear walking back there?
We're at the end of the cemetery and it sounds like there's walking at the entrance.
Which goes with whatever's here or whatever it wants you to leave, because it's going to draw you back here and then make a noise over there, and you go over there and then possibly leave.
That absolutely makes sense. I feel very cold feeling in here.
That to me, oh my god, this thing's crawling on me. That to me is an immediate, like, something's off, because it's, like I said, it's July, and earlier today it was 92 degrees, and I'm cold.
Yeah, but it feels amazing up here. It's just kind of weird. Yeah.
I swear I just saw a flashlight over here, like in the, like a light in the bushes. Is there anyone here?
Can make noise. I don't even want to say the word spear finger, but I'm gonna say it.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? I heard like it got louder. We're not here to be mean. We're just here to communicate.
Just curious. But if you do want to say something, you can speak.
Whoa, what the did you hear that? That was between me and Kandi. I have goosebumps now. I just heard like a, I don't know, that was the weirdest, it was like a, that was so weird.
I didn't hear it. I heard something on this side there earlier, but I don't know if it had, like, maybe it was like insects or something rustling. But it was just the same time.
Yeah.
I turned around.
You hear that metal clicking? Is that a bug that I'm just not aware of?
I think it could be an insect, but I think that might be what I heard earlier. I wonder if the nameless people are kind of angry or upset that they're nameless. And do you know how old the cemetery is?
I mean, there's graves here. There's graves here that are 1908.
Even if they just use rocks, it's got to be so old.
This one is just a giant crystal. Some of these are just crystals.
I was about to say, like, the way that sounded off to that. It really does feel like something's like almost like pulling you back. Like it's like almost like a ping pong, like making you go in like different directions. Like it's weird because I'm drawn to this area over here.
Is there someone here whose last name is Schultz? Oh God. I've lived in this town a long time, and I know a lot of these last names, so I may know maybe some of your descendants or something. I know a lot of Schultz. I know a lot of Ownbys. I know a lot of Huskies. Not the dog, but the person. Does it bother you that maybe your tombstone doesn't have a name on it? And some of these people have really nice tombstones? I know a Trinum. I know a couple Trinums.
You can communicate with us in any way.
I keep hearing footsteps.
There's something over here.
Like on the right on the outskirts of the gate, all the way around.
You got you. Show him that. You know, it's funny, you said you didn't feel things, but you are feeling things.
And now I feel really things,
yeah, I'm sure that if we stayed here for long enough, you would absolutely get, I feel like sometimes it takes, like, a while for, like, the energies to find you, I guess. So, and I think that they are curious.
I keep feeling like I see tombstones move. Like out of the corner of my eye.
I totally keep seeing that. I think it's somebody walking, and that's such a peculiar tombstone there. It just seems so like almost like a person, or like there's a face on it or something. Kind of creepy. I feel really weird going towards that way. I'm not gonna lie.
Is there a name on it?
Yeah. I knew it was gonna be a dude. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say that. Father Andy Bracken. I already knew it was a man.
I know a lot of Brackens. One of my best friends' name is Nathan Brackens. Maybe if you're related to him, if you're here, you lived a very long life. Well, kind of. I'm bad with math. 1885 to 1924.
In the world of the paranormal, most people are agnostic until they utter these 4 little words. It happened to me. Real ghost stories told by real people.
It Happened to Me is available only on ASY Paranormal.
What we're going to do now is do a little EVP session. If there's anything here that can hear me or hear Kandi or wants to acknowledge us or maybe give a message to any of your descendants, anything like that, I have a device here. Some of you guys have been gone a really long time. So I have a device here, I have a machine here. Oh God. That's a good start. I have a machine here that will listen to you, and it will be able to hear you if we can't. So we're going to go ahead and start this machine.
Do you want us to get out?
That's that clicking noise that I was talking about. I keep feeling like it's... Do you have any ill feelings about your particular tombstone? Do you know that you're dead? I have so many questions.
Is Andy here? I felt your energy earlier.
That is huge chunk. It's very odd the amount of crystals that are in this. I've never noticed that before. Some of these tombstones are just made of crystals. This huge quartz right here that it's just odd to me. Almost seems like you're trying to keep things in here or things out. That's another thing with this place is just the isolation factor here.
Yeah.
Is pretty up there because there's, I mean, we were just talking about how if our cameraman took off on us, we would be screwed. If our cameraman took off on us, we would be screwed. If our cameraman took off on us, we would be screwed because we have nothing. I have no idea where we are.
My anxiety level goes up when I start walking back here.
It does, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And it gets colder.
I almost like you can. Yeah, it definitely gets colder. Absolutely, 100%. You can feel it.
And this is clearly the older part.
Do you have anything to say? Ring the chimes.
I would have thought there was a person right next to me. It was, but I would have thought there was a person walking next to me. Is that you? I hate to be this kind of way, but we've got other places to be. So if this isn't worth our time, we'll just mosey along. Or you could give us a reason to hang out a little bit. I'm sure you guys are... I just have branches breaking back here. I'm sure you guys are lonely up here. You don't really have anybody to talk to.
I think it wants us to go, is the thing. I think they're just playing hide and seek. Because I feel like we went over there earlier, and then he's like, I'm going away now. Like,
yeah.
They felt me, they called me out.
Did you just make a noise? Like a,
No.
Did you hear it?
Behind us. I thought it was him.
Andy?
Still just feels off.
Yeah, definitely. The headache is still there. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but it's just really strange. Nice. Oh yeah, this is nice. I can see this being like beautiful back in the day. What?
That. Yeah. I feel like there's shit crawling all over my legs.
It is. It feels very creepy, probably.
Oh.
Ooh, this room's cold. Step in here. Oh my gosh, this is cold. I am getting like, yep, the goosebumps have started. This one's cold. Maybe
It could be like, I don't know. This could be a giraffe. It's cool.
Anybody in here?
Hello? What's in this one?
Turn the lights on, honey. We're home. I'm gonna go cook something in the kitchen. You guys want dinner?
Hey guys.
Oh!